Hello everybody and welcome to the Colbert Vape Report. I'm your host, Tan Colbert. And today we're going to be looking at the King 3 clone from FastTech. Now this is, as you can guess, the third King. You can see the differences between the first and the third. The first is a little bit smaller. The first is a lot lighter. The first with the battery feels like the third with the battery feels a lot lighter than the first without a battery. You can see the differences in the knurled rings and everything. Also, I think this one hits a lot harder, and I think it looks better. It is a bit of a fingerprint magnet because it is a glossy finish, but it's not bad. But let's take a hit off of it and see what it does. So yeah, hits like a champ. Alright, so let's dive up close and take a look at the King 3 from FastTech. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the King 3 with the Infinite CLT sitting on top. Go ahead and take off my atomizer here. This is, to me, it's a very beautiful mod. You can see it is a polished finish, so it can get fingerprints on it, but it's not that bad. We have the King logo there with hashtag I'm proof, even though this is a clone, and the serial number 883, which is just a joke because it's a clone. Here we have the 510 connector, which is copper, and it is adjustable. If we take the top off here, it's just like the original King, except this has copper contacts, as you can see there. To adjust your 510, you just screw out this bottom nut here. Take your atomizer, screw it on until it sits flush. Just like that, and then you screw in the bottom nut until it's finger tight, just like that, and then you use this little post right here to adjust for battery rattle. So it's very easy to use. Just gonna take the atomizer back. Go ahead and take the atomizer back off there. There we go. Go ahead and take our battery out. I'll show you the bottom switch here. It's pretty much built just like the original King. You have your copper contact down here. You can adjust this out to make farther button throw, or you can move it in. And you can see there is a vent hole, so if your battery fails, it will vent out the bottom. This also comes with a third piece if you want to use this in 18650 mode with a kick or 18350 mode with a kick. You can do pretty much whatever you want. But yeah, it's a very, very nice looking device. There's really not a lot to say about it. The threads are very, very smooth. They're very, very well built. On the bottom here, it does have a locking ring that is reverse threaded, so whenever you tighten it down, it locks, and whenever you loosen it, it unlocks. So you tighten it to lock and loosen it to unlock. There's nothing that I hated more than trying to lock your device whenever you had to spin it to take off the bottom switch. So there you go. It locks just fine. Let's throw the battery back in here. Throw on our top. Let's see if we have any battery rattle issues here. Nope, no battery rattle. All right. Now, one thing I will say about this finish is that it can easily scratch. I don't know if you can see that there with the lighting, but right next to the serial number there is a tiny scratch. I believe I dropped it or hit it with my keys or something, and it did scratch. But it's a very well built device. Like I said, it is a polished finish. It is made out of brass, but the contacts are copper. And it is a magnetic firing button on the bottom instead of a spring-loaded button. You can see the bottom here, it says made in the USA, but it's really made in China. Alright, let's go out to the regular view, talk on it, vape on it. Alright, so the King 3 clone from FastTech. Final thoughts are, it's a great device, it's a great looking device, it's very, very clean. I love the magnetic button on the bottom, I love the reverse threading. I like that it has copper contacts instead of the silver-plated contacts like the original King had. And I like that it is a lot lighter than the original. And it is a bit smaller than the original. And the original had a spring-loaded contact with silver plating. This is my go-to mod right now. I can highly recommend it. You can get it from FastTech at around $28. I found nothing wrong with it. The button doesn't get hot. The threads do not get hot. It's just an awesome device. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of the King 3 clone from FastTech. The contest for the Patriot and the mod and battery will be ending on Friday, so make sure you enter into the giveaway on the CLT review. I'll see you guys in the next video, and as always, happy vaping.